Hey guys, what's going on? Dace here, and today I've got a bit of a channel update for you all. So yeah, it's been, even though it's been, there's been like content coming out quite a bit this month, I actually haven't recorded anything lately. I kind of did a whole bunch of stuff for, yeah, like the last month and just had things lined up. And I kind of wanted to just push everything, pretty much everything at least, that I had ready out in August, because going forward, starting September 1st, we're going to be doing a different approach entirely, and that's what we're here to talk about. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna just go over the main thing and just even share a bit of what I've been up to lately as well. So yeah, we'll just get right into that. So anyway, with how busy the like upload schedule got, I kind of start to think like, yeah, do I really want to continue doing it the way that I have since starting the channel, where it's like I have like, if I have like, let's say one Let's Play an RPG or something, I'll have like one episode coming out per week. And then if I have something else I'm in the works of doing, then there's one of those coming out per week. And then there's, of course, like always, like I always want to leave space for those surprise games that kind of show up on the eShop that I jump on right away. So it kind of got to the point where like the upload schedule was just feeling way too cluttered, and I was like, well, what can I do about this? So I had the idea, it just came to me the one day, like, why not just pick a select few games per month, or like for the month that's about to come, and that's all I do. And essentially the idea is going to be that at the start of each month, I'm going to drop an entire playlist for each of the selected games that I've chosen for that particular month. And that way, like, there's no weekly upload or like public uploads or anything like that. It's like right at the start of the month, you have full access to all the episodes. And I think that way, if people are invested in watching something, then they can just watch it at whatever pace instead of, yeah, just waiting. And I think it's just going to be a little better. So I'm not sure if I'm going to start revealing what games are going to come each month, or if I will just leave it as a surprise. I think for right now, anyway, I'll just let it be a surprise for you guys tomorrow or whenever you get around to this. But I'm really excited because it's kind of just, yeah, a nice way, instead of starting something and like recording episodes and then releasing it and then staying up to date with it in terms of just constantly playing, I can just kind of bang out shorter games and just record everything and then just have it go live, and that's that. It's done and over with already. Now the only thing that is going to that wasn't wrapped up in August was Battle Chasers. I've come away from that recently because I've gotten back into Monster Hunter, which I'll get into in a minute or two. But that's the only, Battle Chasers is the only one that's going to still do the whole like once a week or whatever until that's wrapped up, and then there won't be anything else that goes by that method, essentially. So anyway, that's kind of like the main thing. Yeah, in terms of what I've been playing, like I said, Monster Hunter, I've gotten back into Gen Alt for the third time now, and oh, that game, I swear, it's very, very soon going to be the game I've played more than any other game in my entire life, and it's just so good. So with that being said, there will also be some like Monster Hunt Monday style videos on Blade Master's Forge, which Card Dreamer from D-Class and myself started last year. Because for those who aren't aware, him and I got into Gen Alt and we're playing it, and he's of course experienced with Monster Hunter World. But anyway, we got into Generations Ultimate and we were both loving it so much, and just Monster Hunter in general, that we thought, you know what, if we keep doing Monster Hunter videos for our own separate channels, it's just going to overtake everything else. So we created Blade Master's Forge for everything Monster Hunter. And so anyway, long story short, I'm going to be recording some more hunts and all that kind of stuff. And it's, oh man, it's so good getting back to that game every time. Like, seriously, it is just one of the best games I've ever played, and I'm so thankful that I got into that originally. So yeah, that's kind of that. I haven't really been playing much else, to be honest. There are a bunch of things that I'm waiting to receive in the mail, which I really want to share with you guys. And that's the thing too, like, with the dedicated games that I select for coming out each month, with those kind of just being up and out of the way, I don't need to think in terms of like, okay, where do I fit this video, where do I fit that video? When something does pop up that I am really stoked about, I can kind of just like say, okay, you know what, here's a bonus, whatever, whether it's just like a once a week, or if it's something I'm really into and I just rip through the whole thing, then I can just like chuck that all in. So take for instance Real Mist, which is probably going to be shipping out sometime this September. Like, that's something that I love, the fact that like there's nothing competing for time when it comes to recording something like that, because everything else has already been recorded. So or when Crosscode comes, I know when that shows up, like, I'm gonna be just all into that like crazy. I've been waiting to play that game for so long now, it's ridiculous. So I'm really excited for that. But anyway, you guys get the idea. So yeah, that I think pretty much sums everything up. The background visuals are, of course, a robot named Fight. I decided to showcase like the end stages of a run, which yeah, I was able to see some new additions. Like, this chamber here is something I've never done before, so that was really cool to see. It's like there are two chambers like this in the Mega Beast core, or within the Mega Beast, where you've got to flick them on to unlock those big gates, and then after that you just like fight wave after wave until you can get back out. So I was like, yeah, this is a great game, and it would make for some great background footage while I just chat away. But yeah, so it's exciting because, like I said, I've been doing it the way I've been doing it for like two years. Like, I started in 2018, I think, January 8th. And so it's been a lengthy time just doing that kind of stuff, and I'm really eager to see how this goes. It just opens up more possibility and keeps things a little more on the clean side in terms of scheduling. And another thing too, I didn't really want to, like, sometimes if I had Let's Play episodes already scheduled, and then there just happened to be like a game that came out that I wasn't aware of, but was demanding like a first look day one, then it's like, oh, well, I don't want to start putting multiple videos out in a single day. So that was kind of another mild issue that I wanted to steer clear of, and I think this new approach will remedy that. So anyway, I think that's enough babbling for now. I will just let you guys watch the rest of this run, and yeah, if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below, or just share whatever you feel like sharing. It's actually been a really long time since I did a channel update video, but that's because for me it's always been just a very relaxed approach. Like, even though I'm saying that the way I have been doing it has now led to just not really liking that flow anymore. It was never an issue before. It's just, and it really isn't an issue. It's just, I would rather come up with a more fluid way of going about it, or it's just something that's a little more fresh at this point. But yeah, anyway, that's enough from me. So you guys can let me know what you think down below. You guys have a stellar one, and we will see you next time.